history of One Piece's world has always been a mystery. This theory of One Piece's history being a repeating cycle is absolutely mind-blowing, and chapter 1138 just cranked the mystery up to a whole new level! If this mural really is the missing link, then everything we thought we knew, Joy Boy, the Void Century, and even Luffy's journey might just be a rerun of a cosmic loop. The three eras and the cycle of history. This mural basically confirms that history isn't just a straight line. It's a cycle that keeps resetting. Three different civilizations have risen and fallen. The first world, the Age of Gods, the second world, the Age of Kings, the third world, the Age of Pirates, present day. And if we've already seen two worlds collapse, that means our current world is heading toward the same fate. The first world, the Age of Gods and the Forbidden Sun, this era was ruled by divine beings, and the mural suggests it was a time of immense power, represented by fire. Now, who in One Piece has a direct connection to fire and gods? That's right, the Lunarians. The Lunarians were called gods and lived atop the Red Line, just like the celestial dragons do now. They had the power to control flames, which could explain why fire is the main symbol of this lost age. The idea of a forbidden sun could also be a reference to sun god Nika, meaning this era might have had a figure just like Luffy before. This fits with the idea that Joy Boy might not have been one person, but a title passed down across different ages. If that's the case, Luffy isn't the first Joy Boy. He's just the latest in a long line of revolutionaries trying to break the cycle. This also raises a terrifying possibility. What if every Joy Boy before Luffy failed? The first and second worlds both collapsed. What if history is trying to crush Luffy's world too? And if Imo and the world government know about this cycle, could they be trying to stop history from repeating itself in their own way? One thing's for sure, this mural isn't just a decoration. It might be the biggest clue Oda has ever given us about the truth of the Void Century and the real nature of One Piece itself. If the first world was the Age of Gods, then does that mean an entire civilization once existed above the Red Line? That would explain why the Lunarians, literal flame-powered gods, used to live there before they were wiped out. And if they ruled the world back then, could Imu be the last surviving member of these so-called gods? If they've been alive since the first world, then Imu isn't just old, they're ancient. That would explain why they sit on the empty throne, watching the cycle repeat over and over. But that world collapsed, and who rose next? That leads us to the most crucial turning point in One Piece history, the second world. The second world, the Age of the Sun God versus the Moon Worshippers. This era was all about a cosmic war between two opposing forces. The Sun God Joy Boy in the Ancient Kingdom, the Half-Moon Worshippers, the Celestial Dragons and World Government. And then the most chilling line from the mural, man killed the sun and became God. Bruh, this is huge. This could mean that after the sun god fell, the celestial dragons rose to power, creating the world government. But here's the crazy part. If the sun god's fall was caused by betrayal, that would mean someone inside the ancient kingdom turned against Joy Boy and sided with the world government. This would also explain why history is erased. The winner's moon worshippers rewrote the past to hide what really happened. And let's not forget the forest gods mentioned in the mural. If they played a role in this war, could they be connected to ancient weapons like Poseidon's Sea Kings or Uranus? Maybe nature itself fought back, but failed. The third world, what's next? Now, we're living in the third world, and history is repeating. The mural drops another prophecy level quote, "The sun returns and brings a new morning." And who do we know as the sun god now? Luffy. Luffy literally awakened Nika's powers, meaning he's the return of the sun. This means we're witnessing the final battle of this repeating cycle, the return of the Sun God versus the so-called gods of the world government. So what does this mean for the ending of One Piece? Will Luffy break the cycle once and for all? Is the Red Line going to be destroyed to end the world government's rule? And most importantly, who was the original traitor who killed the sun? We might be closer than ever to solving One Piece's greatest mystery. But if history is truly repeating, does that mean Luffy is destined to fail just like the last Joy Boy? But the cycle has entered its final stage. Alright, this just got way more insane. If the previous two wars ended with entire civilizations being wiped out, then that means we're heading toward another extinction level event, which leaves us with only two possible outcomes. The world government is destroyed forever, ending their rule once and for all. Luffy's era is just another temporary cycle, doomed to repeat like the ones before. And here's where things get even crazier. What if the real goal of the world government isn't just ruling the world, but stopping the cycle itself? Is the world government trying to break the cycle? Think about it. If the world government already knows about this repeating cycle, then they must be trying to stop it. And what if that's the true reason Imu has lived for 800 years? Imu isn't just some ruler chilling in the shadows. They might be guarding the world from repeating its fate. The D clan always rises up, fights against the world government, and fails, only for a new cycle to begin. If Imu and the celestial dragons are trying to break this loop, then the biggest twist could be that Imu isn't the villain. Luffy is just another part of the cycle. Now, that doesn't mean the world government is good, but it does mean their motivations might be more complex than just power and control. If they're desperately trying to stop history from resetting, then the real villain might not be a person, but the cycle itself. The fourth world, will Luffy break the cycle? If all of this is true, then One Piece isn't just about finding treasure. It's about fighting against fate itself. So the biggest question of the entire series becomes, will Luffy break this third world and create a brand new fourth world? Because if he doesn't, then everything he's fought for will be just another step in the loop. And that, my friends, is why One Piece's history has always been a mystery. Because it's not just history, it's a curse. If this theory blew your mind, make sure to let me know in the comments. I'll be back with even crazier One Piece theories next time. And if you're looking for a new anime to watch right now, then click on the video popping up on your screen. You're guaranteed to find something awesome in there. So don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in another video on another day. Till then, bye bye.